Hey there YouTube, TJ here from Guitar Crate, on the road with Daddario. Right now I'm doing a lot of business that is requiring me to travel, so I reached out to the guys at Daddario and I asked them if I could use this bag so I could bring my guitar gear with me. And I actually decided to go about it in a slightly more unconventional way, just to really put the bag to the test. And I wanted to show you guys how this turned out. Because to be frank, this is a big investment for a bag. And if you're going to spend this kind of money on a bag, you should expect to get what you need out of it. So I'm going to show you what I did and how I packed this thing up and how awesome it is. Because if you had to ask me today, is it worth investing into this bag? My answer would be yes. Not because I was paid to say so, not because I was endorsed to say so. Really just looking at it saying, does it take care of my needs? Is the build quality awesome? Not that it's perfect, but we'll get into all that right now. The challenge for taping this, at least, is going to be a little bit different. Of course, I'm using hotel lights. I think I come out okay, so you know, in that instance, it's kind of its own thing, doing this legitimately on the road. But so this bag has tons of compartments, and if you've checked this out at all on the internet, it's it boasts a lot of cool compartment spaces. So I figured, let's dive in. Let me show you how I use this, because I didn't bring this along for a gig. I actually brought this along as more of like a mobile studio. And so I've got everything in here from laptop to interface, cables, above and beyond what they would normally expect. And I did that kind of intentionally just to see, what is this bag really capable of? So let's get started. As I unpack this, I actually just got to the hotel, and I'm going to unpack this bag out and show you all the stuff I got into it and how I got it. To start, in here, they say you can do a laptop and an iPad. I only brought my laptop, but this is a 15-inch laptop. And there you go. I will start right off the bat by saying that the straps are comfortable. All this extra padding here is comfortable. And they look pretty plain from the outside, but on the inside there's a lot of extra padding here. My only complaint is when you put the bag down, its likelihood to fall over this way is pretty easy. It will stay, okay, but if I just give it a little touch, you just want to be mindful of that. So in the front here, these are my gaming and Postmaster headphones. My Helix Stomp. This is where the real gem pops up, is in here. Okay, so you're going to see here, now that I have the Helix out, on the inside, I not only have a PreSonus Atom for making beats, but I also have a divider in here for my Scarlett 6i6. And you will notice that's the housing for the baby bottle. I'm not going to take it out right now, but it's actually buttoned in there nice and safe with dividers. And then when I'm done, the Helix goes on top, and boom. I'm not going to take this stuff out right now, but I have in here an 835 and a 935 for any interviewing I may need to do. I also have here a little tabletop stand, and not one but two pencil mics. And you also have a clip for this guy. I have another clip in case I need it for a bigger mic stand. I did also bring Sharpies, pencils, strings, picks, and a beautiful guitar crate pick holder. But now we get to this whole section right here, is designed to cover your cables. I have those, like so. They slide in here pretty nicely. Now I always color code everything and wrap it, but I also brought the power to the laptop, my mouse for the laptop. I also brought an HDMI cable so I could hook my laptop up to the TV. Along with that, for the interface, I have the connections and power for my Helix in case I have any stray pedals I need, and the interface power. So along with my recording guitar cables, XLR cables, over here I've got the USB cables for my Atom and pads and stuff for MIDI controllers, and also an extra headphone jack that I did not pack properly, but that's for headphones. So there you go. So there's everything in the bag. Alright guys, so we went over what I put in the bag and how I use this in kind of an unconventional manner, and so I wanted to go over some of the details and the pros and cons with you about this bag. There's really only one thing that I've noticed that is a complaint that I have, and that is just very simply, right now I don't have my laptop in the back over here, and the bag's kind of empty, but I've got some mics in here and you can see it. It's leaning and it will go. For me, because the cables down here are coiled, this isn't like a flat edge, and because I have microphones in here and I have some other stuff up here, it gets a little top heavy. Part of that is because I stuffed the bag as much as possible for this weekend. The other part of this is that it just, by nature of putting microphones and things up here, it keeps it from getting wet, which is nice. It keeps it off the ground and have impact zones, which I like, but it does make it a little top heavy. My real point to that con, even though I spent some time on it, is just be aware of it, because that way when you put the bag down, you'll make sure, like I put my bag down, the wall is here, and I put it down like this, and then it just leans against the wall, it won't go anywhere. The main reason for me doing this is because this bag is really the first of its kind. People have tried to do some fancy stuff with gig bags. Some people have tried to do some fancy stuff with technology bags, camera bags, things like that, but no one's really catered to the guitar market. And this isn't necessarily just a, oh yeah, let me go pick one up, it's only, you know, 20 bucks. This bag is to really, you know, put it out there. The biggest question most of you are going to say is it worth it for me to spend this kind of money on a bag that's this expensive for one job? The bag itself is a Daddario product. It's got Daddario's name on it, and like anything else Daddario's ever put out, it's innovative, it's unique. They built it right the first time, and they didn't cut any corners. And that's the, if I could give you anything to take away from this, you're going to get what you pay for. Anytime in the market, when you try and buy, it doesn't matter if it's a pair of sunglasses, it doesn't matter if it's a a guitar product, a music product, or just a pair of jeans. I remember last time I tried to cut corners with a cheap pair of jeans and the stitching fell apart in like 3 months. So in general, when you invest better money into a better product, especially one that's got a reputation like Daddario, you're going to get what you pay for. I could tell you hands down from just the first time touching it, the canvassing on this bag is awesome. Everything below here has got it's like a fake leather kind of thing to it. So even on the bottom here, this is going to be basically all waterproof. So when you put your bag down on the wet pavement after a rainy gig, when it's raining outside and you're trying to load all your stuff in the car, you put the bag down. The bag's not going to get sopping wet and have a base of moisture at the inside bottom of the bag. I don't know about you guys, but I can speak that one from experience. So not just the fact that they thought about how to put things in here for musicians, but they took the time to make sure the bag was made out of the right materials. They took the time, I'll do a close-up on here, but when you see the zippers, the zipper out here is nice, but when it closes, it's almost indistinguishable. They've built this so there's 2 zippers right here. You can't even see them because when you close this out like this actually covers over itself to make sure that the water, if you're out in the rain, the water is not getting in through the zipper seals and everything. So the attention to detail in this bag is amazing. The stitching on this bag is amazing. And it really is a testimony to what Daddario is trying to do by not just giving you a unique and new product that's innovative, but also making it top-notch quality. No one's going to come out with a better version of this. They're going to come out with a cheap imitation of this. And that says a lot about Daddario and what they're trying to do for you as a customer. So other stuff that I didn't even get to yet, I haven't used it, but there's also right here, you can put stuff in here. These are completely separate and isolated, so if you want to put a water bottle or leave these open, you can, and there's little division pockets in here as well. Great for miscellaneous stuff, great for water bottles and things like that you want to be quick and easy. And one of the understated things I absolutely love about this bag, and I know most people will be like, oh, it's got the bottle cap opener and stuff. But one of the things, if you are a professional, professional doesn't mean rich, but if you're a professional musician, if you're a gigging musician and you're out all the time, and to be frank, it doesn't matter if you were playing the bars on the weekend or you're playing church on Sunday. Unfortunately, crappy people go everywhere. And so one of the things that Daddario did is they put a little security pocket right here. It's just big enough for wallet, credit card, cash, ID, and it's when this zipper is up and it's in here, it literally, you can't even see that's part of the bag. And so this is real nice just for keeping your valuables safe in the bag. Even if someone wants to rummage through your bag and go and steal a microphone, they're not going to find your money, they're not going to find your ID. You got to really know, you got to watch this review and know that this is here. But the versatility to the bag is awesome, and the little things like the secret pockets and everything are really important to the testimony of this product. So in conclusion, a simple way to put this is if you want to be a professional musician, if you want to be professional, not that you have to be a full-time gigging musician or that you have to be making a lot of money, but when you want to go someplace, you want to be professional. They always say you go and interview, you look professional, you show up on time, you wear a suit, you look professional. You want to be a guitar player. Guitar players do real well with jeans and t-shirts, but you still want to be a professional in what you're doing. So if you have a gig and you're just going to be a gigging musician, if you're going to be an engineer or a pro audio guy, if you're going to be an all-in-one studio guy, it really doesn't matter. If you want to be a professional, this is a bag you need to have, because this bag is going to take care of your gear and also help keep you organized, and in turn not just help you be a professional, but also make you look like a professional. So so definitely check this out. Go check out some of the other reviews, see where you can get this online. The usual places I know, Sweetwater and Guitar Center, are always available. See where else you can get this too. Maybe somebody local has got it so that you can get your hands on it and not just take my word for it. I hope I was able to give you some helpful information, maybe something unique and different. But definitely go check out this bag. And until next time, subscribe to greatness, and we'll see you at Guitar Crate.